The trips really do make the course, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, they take us on day trips like to the RAF bases, and you get to basically see the life of a RAF soldier or officer, you know, which one comes and talks to us. But yeah, and I think that's a good thing because it kind of shows you their day-to-day basis and what they do for their jobs, and you know how much they get paid, and how, you know, just all the stuff you want to know if you wanted to go in that service. So I thought that was a really good thing because it kind of pushes people to go in that service.
Especially last year, yeah, climbing the mountains, staying there for 3 nights. The stuff you do, we've gone paintballing, we've gone on too many expeditions, too many
paintballing. We went for a GPS challenge. It was just so much fun, teamwork.
Throughout the years, like however long you're going to be there, you do go on plenty of trips, including like camping trips as well, where you stay in tents. Some of them can get pretty cold and wet, but overall it's always a laugh. Again, you do the same thing with the walking trips, like you go on the walking trips in the day, then at night. Normally you have night activities as well when you go on the camping trips, which is always nice, and you get to spend like nights in the tents with like your best friends in the course, which is always a laugh.
For the past 2 years in this course, I've enjoyed myself a lot. I met some great people, and I went on to a lot of trips. We went to Wales, we went to RAF, we went to New Forest, and we've done activities such as paintballing. We do paintballing in Eastern.
So one of my favourite trips would have been the trip to Portsmouth, and we went to a military base. Obviously where I want to do medical, I met up with a few medical combats in the army, and they've just talked me through a lot of the processes that you have to go through.
Boosted my fitness immensely. For me, the favourite trips that you guys are going to do is probably going to be, for me it was the fire service trip in my first year, just to see basic stuff firefighters do around the house, the drills they do, the stuff they work on, the roles and responsibilities, the response times. It was just amazing. Another trip was the police trip down in Portsmouth, I think, the military police. That was another great trip. The RAF trip to Bryce Norton was incredible. Just seeing how the Air Force work and everything, seeing the massive planes, it was amazing.
Hi, my name's Lauren, and I initially began my diploma in the public services at Uxbridge College 2 years ago, after becoming increasingly keen and interested in joining a public service. I gained great insight into service life and explored different routes into a service, which I may not have looked at if I hadn't joined the course. By the support of my teachers and their guidance, and also studying in depth the different modules about service life and different public services.
My best moment was probably paintballing, because it was a fun way to get out of the college and have a fun time, spend it together as well. And it was UPS challenges, so there was a bit of competitiveness as well about it. So we all got involved as well. It was a fun day out, and yeah, it was just a really fun way of getting out of college, spending a bit more time together, and it was just really fun overall.
One of my main highlights from the course would have to be the Brecon Beacon Strip. This is a walking expedition.
The thing I personally enjoyed most about the course is the trips. I'm a very outdoors person. I like to be outside. I like to be doing physical things, and the trips have been great. It's a shame that I didn't get to go on my last Brecon Beacon trip in Wales, which you guys will. I know you guys will go on that and you'll enjoy it. It's a great trip. You'll be doing things like navigating and compass map reading and compass reading, whatever it's called. But no, yeah, you guys will enjoy it.
Some of the things I enjoyed on the course were the trips, especially the camping trips. So Brecon Beacons, New Forest, and all the other ones. They were really, you know, my favourite thing about the course. I can't lie, I loved going camping, you know. It gave you that independence, not having your parents around cooking for you or stuff like that. And you just enjoy it, you know, all the activities you do on there. With the Brecons one, Brecons was a bit of a iffy one for me because I did end up going to the hospital a few days after it for my foot because I had twisted it walking down the mountain, not walking out, but yeah, it was a fun experience though. I had to get carried down, but you know, it's alright.
It's a good group of people. I think everyone talks to each other. There isn't one person that's segregated. I think everyone does have their own friend groups in the course, but as a whole we are all one group of friends, so I think that's really good. And yeah, I've really enjoyed the course and I don't regret joining, to be honest, and I probably won't forget what I've done in the course. So thank you for listening to me. My name's Aaron.
Good luck with yourselves in the future and good luck on the course, because sometimes you'll need it because it's quite full on all the time. But yeah, you also go on day trips, so we went for day trips. We've been to places like Black Park, which is like not too far where we went. We had to walk around finding all these checkpoints. We got split up into groups and then we had to like meet back at a certain time, which was fun. And other day trips, like we went to an RAF base and we got to see how it all works and like how like the military sort of are when they're on base, which is really cool. And then yeah, so you don't spend, like obviously you do spend time in the classroom, but there is a lot of trips.
Also really have enjoyed the psychology aspect of our units, so learning about theorists and human behaviour and why we do certain things and behave in certain ways.
My favourite subject was citizenship because we learned about society and like how we should treat everyone and everyone deserves to be treated.
That's probably one of the best experiences I've ever experienced. The fact that I was dreading it, I did not want to go one bit. I remember the teachers told me we're going on a camping trip. I was dreading it, I did not want to go. But then I went, and I went there now, and that was one of the best experiences ever.
One of my favourite ones is my first ever camping trip, which was with the chorus in level 2. It was great. We all like stayed up till late night and we all like talked to each other and got to know each other. It was great. And my other favourite memory was the Wales camping trip, which was amazing. I enjoyed it a lot. We all stayed together in the house and we all cooked together and got to know each other.
Best moments about college must have been the trips, honestly, and the challenges that we do. The trips, honestly, couldn't give it more.
I'd say the highlight of my 2 years in the course would probably be the Brecon trip, but I'm sure everyone has said the same thing because that trip was really wicked. You got to spend 4 days away in Wales in a cabin for 3 nights, which was really nice. And during the days you'd go on long walks and like hiking, which was really interesting.
It's just another way of getting to know your peers as well, especially at the start of the year. You're not really like familiar with people around you, the new people, and it's a good way of getting out there, getting away from college again and just spending time learning about other people, getting to know them a bit better, and it's just really fun. So on the camping trip we went to, it was we had activities like shooting, Jacob's ladder, canoeing and everything. It was really fun as well. And we also had tunneling as well, so we spent 2 days outside and 1 night as well sleeping out in tents, and it was really fun.
We brought the classroom together as well. The first trip was especially because it was a time where we only just got to know each other, and you know, that camping trip where we're staying 3 or 4 days together, yeah, it definitely brought us together.
It was more like a self-gratification when you got to the top of Penny Fan after walking all that way when it was hard. Like it was a self-gratification, achievement.
As well, sleeping out in tents, and it was really fun. We had to cook our own food. It was all in a nice big field.
Other things I've enjoyed about the course would be Brecon Beacon, would be my highlight throughout the whole course. That was a week in Wales and climbed up Penny Fan, which is good. I led one of the walks, so that was really good. And it will 100% be a memory. Got a bit injured, but that's just a bit of life experience added and with a story.
New Forest was my favourite one. The activities we did there, because that's your first induction trip, so just meeting new people. To top it off, the Brecon trip at the end of the first and second year, that's just another incredible. Unluckily, I missed out this year because of COVID, but that is.
I also went on an RAF officer selection day, so I met all these people who wanted to join the RAF, and they were just so intelligent and so skilled. That was a really cool experience.